Casually Fragrant. Today I'm doing my updated perfume collection. I've been requested to do it a few times and honestly the task is somewhat daunting. So it's a long weekend right now. I decided to go through, dust off some of the bottles and do a full perfume collection for you guys, and also talking about how I store my fragrances. So I have this wooden cabinet from IKEA. It has glass top. You can put a light inside, which we just haven't done yet. I think I'll end up doing that. These end up staying in my bedroom. They don't have any direct sun on them. Some people will say it's better to keep it in a closet, but honestly, it makes me happy to look at my fragrances. So I keep them behind this glass here. On the top shelf, I actually keep my travel sizes, this sort of sculpture of a little rabbit where I keep some of the samples that I'm just testing out. Like I said, I have a full video of everything that's in here, so I'll link that down below. And then I just have a few little dishes with more samples that I keep in there. And I also got this little container from Amazon, and when I go to perfume meetups and stuff like that, I usually keep my samples and perfumes in that. I also, well, I'll show you, I'll insert here a photo of my mini perfume collection, and I have a whole video on that. It actually is on the other wall, but I will not be showing that. This video will probably already be way too long as it is. Just to give you a little bit of an overview first, here are the first row, and I'll go through everything in more detail. Hopefully I remember the name of everything. And so I actually have, okay, it seems like a lot now, four shelves of fragrances, and I'm running out of space. And I have some new fragrances that I got for my birthday, and I don't know where I'm gonna put them, so I'm gonna have to rearrange this for a second time. Okay, I'm going to start from right to left and go all the way down. So I have more of my niche and more expensive fragrances on the first two rows, and then I have more of my designer fragrances, and I believe my lowest row has my celebrity fragrances. It's just an easier way for me to kind of organize this. I do try to keep them by brand, perfume house as well, somewhat, and kind of colors. I don't know if I achieved that. I kind of started going by color, and then it just like, at the end, you're just like, I'm too tired, I can't. Oh, I can't anymore. So I'm gonna start with Bulgari Calle Luna. I absolutely love this bottle. It is so gorgeous. And Calle Luna has, it's like a milky fragrance. It's very powdery. It's got iris, cardamom, and musk. And I just love this bottle. And let's see, here we go, put that back. Then we have a Gucci. This is one of their newer fragrances, and it's supposed to look like an apothecary jar, I think. This is the Eyes of the Tiger. And let's show you this is the here. I don't think I can do the cap for everything, but there is a little tiger on here. And Gucci Eyes of the Tiger. This has amber, vanilla, and labdanum. Great scent there. Then I have my A Lab on Fire. I have two A Lab on Fire. I have Paris LA, which is basically cola. Let's see if I can, there we go. This is basically cola and macaroons. It's absolutely wonderful. And then I have Messy Sexy, Just Rolled Out of Bed, which is more of a toffee scent. I love Victoria Minya fragrances. I have one here, but I'll get to that in a moment. And I have three. I got the travel set. This is the Cassis. And they kind of have these little like Swarovski crystals, I believe they are. So there's Cassis. There is, whew, this is why I keep these ones off to the side, because I always knock them over. So this is Hedonist, Cassis Hedonist Iris, and Hedonist, just the original one. I've taken this on trips with me before, so I actually have used up quite a bit of it. And then I have in here a Nicolai perfume. This is Musk Intense. So most of my travel size kind of sprays are in that container up above, but these four I guess, kind of made the cut to be in the cabinet. Also, I don't want to break the bottles. So then we have some Guerlain. We have French Kiss, which is a violet rose fragrance. We have another exclusive Guerlain, and that is Gourmand Coquin. I love this. It's a boozy chocolate. For me to have actually used this much of a fragrance is impressive because I have too many as it is. And I do have a couple more Guerlains, but I'm just going to kind of go in order. I have Love and White by Creed. I believe Angelina Jolie wore this fragrance, as well as Michelle Obama. It is such an elegant powdery fragrance. I love that one. And I have two Tom Ford, I guess, Eau de Parfum exclusive ones. This is Soleil Blanc. It's a pistachio. It's perfect for summertime. And then I have, which is somewhat of a newer one, Lost Cherry. It's a cherry fragrance. I really like it. It's like a boozy cherry fragrance. Then we have Alexander, this is Alexander J, and this is Morning Musk. Yeah, Morning Musk. And I actually got this in the Czech Republic. And it's kind of an interesting bottle and everything. I really like that one. And kind of interested to try some more from that brand. And the thing came off. Okay, this is, I will have to fix that later. Then I have the two more Guerlain. This is Baiser de Russet, which is Russian Kiss. This is basically like a festive drink. It's pine needles, absinthe, cranberry, and caramel. And then I also have, so I feel like these bottles here, I haven't used that much of this, and it's slowly going away. So I'm not the biggest fan of these bee bottles, actually, to be perfectly honest. And then I have another Guerlain. This is Eau de Lingerie, and this is kind of a great skin scent. I think it's more of a musk, iris, and vanilla. You'll notice a trend in my collection of a lot of vanillas, caramels, raspberries, and violets with other purple florals like heliotrope and iris. That's basically my collection. I have here a Christian Louboutin, and this is Bikini Fiesta Sierra. It's tuberose, jasmine, ambergris, and it doesn't work. Is there, like, does anyone know of a way to fix this if the spray stopped working? Which is, I just didn't want to like yank at it, which I might do because I haven't been able to get into it. One of my most beloved, darker, really sexy and seductive scents is Mortal Skin by Stefan Humbert Lucas. And this actually has an ink note in it. A very intoxicating scent. I've done reviews for a number of these fragrances. I won't be linking all of them down below, but if you check out my channel and you want to see a review on one of these, a lot of these fragrances already have reviews. And then I have a Chanel here. This was, I believe, limited edition. I'm not sure if it still is. It's Paris Venice, and I'm pretty sure this has violet in it. I can't remember completely, but there's like I would say 75% chance that if I pick up a perfume, it has violet in it, and a 75% chance that it has vanilla in it. So it's pretty easy. One of my newer fragrances in my collection is my first Amouage. This is Love Blossom, and it has a beautiful amaretto note on it. And I got this for Christmas. It's got a little crystal at the top, like absolutely beautiful bottle. And there's the Blossom Love on it. Moving on, so I really like Frederic Malle, but if I find fragrances in smaller sizes, I'll get them just because I have so many, so I'm always looking for something smaller. This here is Eau d'Hiver. It's like winter water, a very great scent. I actually have a body lotion in this one as well. I love the Frederic Malle body lotions. And then this here is Lipstick Rose. It's like a Hollywood glam makeup kind of scent with violet and rose. I realize this is like the more mature or grown-up version of French Kiss by Guerlain, because they both have they actually have violet, rose, and raspberry. French Kiss has more of a raspberry, like you can smell it a lot more than that one. But clearly I have a type. Clearly I have a type of fragrance I like. So let's see if I can move the camera around so it focuses over here a little bit more. Okay, so we have, I love the House of Oud, and this is Keep Glazed, probably. So if I had to do a vote, I really don't like, it's really hard for me to pick like my one favorite or whatever. This is probably my second favorite fragrance in my entire collection. It's a creamy mango and it's a compliment getter. It is absolutely stunning. I love these bottles. They are hand painted in Italy. And from the House of Oud, I also have What About Pop? Caramel popcorn scent, super original. Love their gourmands in that line. And I actually got something for my birthday, which I have not yet hauled. I will be doing a haul. I don't know where I'm going to put more fragrances. I'm a little worried now that my space is starting to get a little limited. And then we have the Victoria Minya Hedonist. This is a peach rum kind of boozy scent. It is, it's also got, I think, a light tobacco in it, osmanthus and vanilla. I don't really get too much tobacco, and I think it might actually have orange blossom, which I don't really get in it. But how beautiful is this bottle? Like, I just, and I've used up quite a bit of this too, even though I have the travel size of it. So I'm trying to use the travel size more so than this one. I have here a pure perfume from Chanel. This is Jersey. Absolutely love that I was able to add a Chanel into my collection. That's like one of their pure perfumes. And here we have a Louis Vuitton. This is a Trip Rêves. And I got, I wish, like, I feel like I love the Louis Vuitton fragrances. There's another one I really want to get to, and I like that they have the LV on the lid, but they seem quite simple in design. But I like some of like the more like the bottles, like these three bottles I just absolutely love. Then we have Xerjoff. This is La Tosca. This is the one that's like really floral, and when I sprayed it, my husband was like, please don't spray that in the house again. Definitely loud and dramatic, just like the opera it's based on. Then we have Dama Bianca, and this is a beautiful soft vanilla fragrance. And then we have Lyra by Xerjoff. This is a caramel, slightly spicy with a bit of cinnamon and vanilla. And if I had to pick one fragrance that I would wear for, if I could only have one, if there could only be one, it would be Lyra. So this is my favorite fragrance. It has been for a number of years. Yes, and then Keep Glazed is number 2. Number 3 spot, I don't even know. I think I'd want to keep that open. Some of these fragrances mean a lot to me, just what they, you know, like where I got them from my husband for special occasions, so I like them for that reason. Like, for instance, I have the Clive Christian. This is the set for women. This one here is 1872. It's like this beautiful emerald, deep emerald color bottle. It's got citruses, lily of the valley, violet, and oak moss. I have here X. This is peach and jasmine patchouli, and I believe this one is styled like what Cleopatra would have worn, or inspired by, because she was into jasmine. And then there is number 1 out of the 3. Number 1 is my favorite one. This is very unique. It has a number of notes. Like, if you look on Fragrantica, it just has a ton, but it's got apricot, peach, ylang-ylang, iris, jasmine, sandalwood, vanilla, and many more that I just don't know. So I have here now, I put some of the gourmands, kind of some of the gourmand niches here. I have these Chaubaude, and I have 3 of them, and they're, for a niche fragrance, they're, I find, quite affordable compared to some of the other ones, and their gourmand line is absolutely fantastic. So this is Le Concentré, and it's a milky fragrance, and if you want a milky fragrance that smells really good and creamy, like heavy cream and not like sour milk, then this is the fragrance for you to try. No, I will have to get that lid after. This is lait de biscuit. It smells like a biscuit, like a cookie. Very nice. And then I have here, by the same brand, lait et chocolat. So this is like milk chocolate. Wearing this in cold weather, I douse myself with it. It doesn't last the longest time, but that's okay. I really like the scent. And here, almost done the first row, we have one of the Lancôme exclusives. I love this bottle. It is so extra, absolutely gorgeous. And it's Jasmine Marzipan. It's basically jasmine and almond. And yeah, it's like a signature scent. I absolutely love these ones. And yes, they have here the Lancôme on the top there. Got this fragrance from a Nordstrom in Bellevue, actually, in the States. And one of my first introductions to more expensive niche fragrances is by Perfume Roma, and this is Confetto. And as you can see, I've used a lot of it. I have decanted this for a couple people who just were like obsessed with this scent. I have gotten so many compliments wearing this. This is basically, in my point of view, a better hypnotic poison. It's got almond and vanilla, and it's so long lasting too. It lasts forever. Then we have a very famous vanilla. This is Tihota Indult, and it is just vanilla. It's like a really well blended, beautiful, long lasting vanilla. Some people might find it a little, I don't want to say boring because there's no spice or anything else, but that's what it is. If you love vanilla fragrances, you've got to at least get a sample of this one day and give it a try. Then I have my Etro Heliotrope. And this just, like, heliotrope sometimes comes across like with an almond kind of scent. And this is basically like a beautiful almond dream fragrance. Really like this one. Actually, I wear this one to bed. And I also actually wear this eau de lingerie to bed as well. And this here is almond. I find this is just like almond, and it wasn't too expensive. It's by Caswell Messi, but I just keep it here because all my almonds are kind of there. And it is like, if you want an almond, like a really nice long-lasting almond, this one's perfect. I find if you want to like almost smell like you were out of the shower and you had on like vanilla, like almond, like body cream, you kind of get that scent from this. Now, there is only one sample that makes it on the first row, and this is my Guerlain's Irish Ganache. It is a white chocolate Irish. I believe it's been discontinued. I am savoring this, and it is up here. I would love to get a bottle of that one day, but also not prepared to pay through the roof. And the second row. So I think by the fourth row, I'm gonna have no voice left. So that's okay. So I have some more Guerlains here. This is La Petite Robe Noire. I really like this one. It's actually blueberry and cotton candy, but not just for younger, like, you know, cotton candy scent sometimes can be seen as like a younger fragrance. This is a very elegant fragrance, and I love the little, like, the Petite Robe Noire bottles. I have by Guerlain the newer Meteorite fragrance. Had to have this. Love Violet. It's got that kind of makeup vibe. I'm tempted to do a video of like my makeup themed fragrances because I seem to have a lot of those. I have Terracotta here, which is basically like a tropical, by Guerlain, a tropical scent. I keep thinking it's like limited edition, but I just keep seeing it, so I'm not sure. It's got a wonderful tiare flower as well. There is a Irresistible Givenchy, and I don't know. Oh, there we go. Live Irresistible. Beautiful, sweet, sweets fragrance. And back here. So I do have some niche in here as well in this row. I have Atkinson's Love in Idleness. Purchased this bottle actually from fragrancebuy.ca. Once again, a violet fragrance. Love it. And here I have Van Cleef & Arpels This is Orchid Vanille. Quite a popular fragrance. I thought I would love this one way, way more than I do, but I still really like it. I just thought it was going to be like a top 5 fragrance from the notes, and it isn't, but I still love it. I don't discriminate. I love all my fragrances. This here is Camela d'Amour from Il Profumo. This is like a cotton candy popcorn kind of scent. Very fun, light scent. I have Princess by Kilian, which is I don't need a prince by my side to be a princess. Beautiful marshmallow scent. Lots of compliments from this one. Yeah, let's see. It's gonna... I have here, this is Cookie Crunch by Coquette, number 7. Yeah, Cookie Crunch. Lemon biscuit fragrance. Quite a good price for it. Got that from Centrique. I think a lot of people are familiar with Black Opium by YSL. I used to, like, when now it's still COVID, but I actually would play hockey and I would wear this scent. Ice hockey, I should say. So, Datura Blanche by Kiko Mesheri. This is a Datura fragrance, very creamy, elegant. I purchased this one from Lucky Scent a while ago. I have Signorina Misteriosa. This is a black, creamy, moussey blackberry scent. Very nice and intoxicating. And here we go. Some, let's see if I can. We have this fragrance was actually from the Czech Republic that my aunt gave me. It's a Manufactura, and it's Woman 001 Eau de Toilette. Very nice floral fragrance. I have here, this is J Scent. It's, I believe, a Japanese perfume house, and it's a Rakugan, and it smells like gummy bears. Like, if you want, and I've used a lot of this, if you want a sweet kind of candy scent, this is like sophisticated and sweet candy. I love it. I have one full-size Acqua di Parma, and if you can guess it, it is, let's see here, Mandorla de Sicilia. This is the almond one, a beautiful scent. I have used quite a bit of this one. I've worn it to the gym, in hot weather. It's a great scent. Then I have one full-size Pierre Goulam, Super Lady. I love recommending this scent for people. It's such a beautiful name. It's got magnolia, apple, and raspberry. It's just a beautiful scent. And then we have my Jo Malone's. So I did do a Jo Malone collection a long time ago. A lot has changed since, and it's probably my second most viewed video on my channel. I can't, like, it actually had, I was surprised how popular it got. So I have, this is a limited edition Tropical Chinoya. I'm gonna butcher some of these names and I apologize. I have here, Hemlock and Bergamot. I really like this one. It was a limited edition. I gave away a couple of my Jo Malone's as well. This is Blackberry and Bay. I've used a lot of this one. I love this scent. I kind of haven't worn it recently because I wore it all the time for when I first got it, which was a while ago. I have Wild Bluebell, a very light, beautiful floral for spring, very delicate scent. I have Silver Birch and Lavender. And that's all my Jo Malone's that are kind of, you know, not like the smaller full size, I should say. I have, now we can go to my full, like small full size Atelier Cologne. I have Silver Iris and Vanille Incense. A great vanilla fragrance. I find this one, to me, you can layer this with a lot of things and it doesn't smell too gourmand. Like, it's like kind of a different take on vanilla, if I'm making it, I don't know, sound makes sense. Let's see here, moving a little over. One of my favorite bottles, just the look of it, is this Aura by Mugler, and I got this on a trip to Europe with my husband, and I wore it on the trip, so I always remember it from that. And it looks like Aurora from Sleeping Beauty's dress here, and it's like whimsical. I love the bottle. We have a few of the, I guess, smaller sized Shea and Blue. This is a watermelon. I'm planning to do a feature on watermelon scents because I really like them in spring and summer. This is Salt Caramel. I've decanted it, but I've also used it a ton. Really, this was like one of my first, I think, niche caramel scents that I tried. Really like it. I have one Etat Libre d'Orange fragrances, and it is I Am Trash. And it's got green apple in it. It does not smell like trash in my point of view. I really like this one. Some of their fragrances can be a little questionable with what they smell like, but this one's great. I have one, let's see here, Heliotrope Jean Bray. It's like a Heliotrope Ginger from Fragrant. We got this there, quite like that one. And now I have Mon Guerlain by Guerlain. This is probably, over the recent years, my most used fragrance. This and Lyra. And the reason why is because I wear this at night. It has lavender and vanilla, and it's absolutely a beautiful nighttime scent. And it's sort of now become a nighttime scent for me, so I probably wouldn't wear it out and about. And definitely really like that scent. I'm going to start to lean here a bit. L'Imperatrice 3 by Dolce & Gabbana. I've used quite a bit of this. It's a beautiful watermelon scent. I have the newer Perfect by Marc Jacobs. Just did a review of this one on my channel recently. This is where I break everything. I really like this lid, actually. It's Lovely Day by... I'm going to have to take a look. I'm getting the worst glare. It's Ramon Mongel, and it's Lovely Day, and it doesn't have watermelon in it, but I totally get this kind of fresh fruit vibe from it. Then I have these three here are Noble, I think, see if the Bonbon Collection by Noble, and there's Bonbon 1, 2, and 2. The 3, sorry, 1, 2, and 3. Interesting, very sweet. I can't remember. I really like one of them, and one of them almost smells like dried fruit in a raisin way, and it's not my favorite, and I always forget which one it is. So whenever I want to wear them, I actually have to spray all three of them every time. I have here Montel's. I have Sweet Flowers. Love this ombre look of the bottle too. And I have Vanilla Cake as well by Montel. I have a beautiful chocolate fragrance, which is Serendipitous. Beautiful chocolate. And then I have a Prada Candy Gloss here. Really like this opaque pink look. I have Juliet Has a Gun. It's a candy raspberry. Some people say it smells like Play-Doh. Not to me. Absolutely love this fragrance. This was a signature scent for about a year, and I wore it all the time. Also more of an introduction to niche, I think, gateway for that. And I've given that as gifts to people, and I find it such a safe blind buy. Everyone I've given it to has loved it. I have another Juliet Has a Gun, and this is Lipstick Fever. I love lipstick, scents, the violet rose, so I'm always addicted to trying those ones. And in the corner here we have, it's, okay, so I'm going to, Eau d'Italie Le Sereno Postiano. It's a pomegranate, and it's got this thing engraved here. It is a beautiful pomegranate scent. By Healy, I have Blanc Poudre, a very nice powdery, almost like surgical powdery scent, but really nice. I don't know how else to describe that. I have Sticky Cake by Comme des Garçons. Saw this on a YouTuber's video, picked it up, love it. Even now I reach for it. And then I have Tom Ford's Metallic. I don't reach for that one as often. We are on the third row and I'm on the floor. So here I have Vanille Coco by Sud Pacific. It's a vanilla coconut. Great for summertime. I have two Lush fragrances. I have Love, which I believe this one has apple in it. Thought my husband would like it, but he actually doesn't really like that scent. And then I have Lord of Misrule, which I also have in the body lotion and absolutely love that scent. I have back here, yes, Because It's You by Giorgio Armani. And I have here Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. And I kind of did a theme in this one area where I had the shoe, Decadence, the purse by Marc Jacobs, and then the lipstick, Yes I Am by, sometimes, like I swear I sometimes don't want to do review videos on certain fragrances because I can't pronounce it, and I'm just like, I'm just not going to review it. Like, that's fine. I'll just move on to something else. Cacheral. Sure, let's try that. The lipstick one, really like that. So I kind of thought I'd have a little theme going there. I have another Arpels Van Cleef. This is Fairy. Ooh, this is what I like. I like when you can hold a perfume by the cap and it doesn't go flying. It's a little dusty. Let's ignore that. And look how cute that is. It's got a little fairy on it. And it's spelled F-E-E-R-I-E. And I constantly, when I was looking for it the first time, I kept spelling it the wrong way. You can get that quite inexpensive now. It's been out for a long time. I have by Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, and this is the Love is Love edition. I have by, okay, let's see if I can do this right. I got a lot of flack for mispronouncing Moschino. Did I do that right? Comment down below. Fresh. It looks like a little Windex bottle. Now, if this had the spray like this, I would give it like, it would be like top 10 fragrance, but it's like that. It was so disappointing. I mean, I still love it, but I just wish it was an actual spray bottle. I have, I believe this is Daisy Twinkle. Yeah. This was a limited edition Marc Jacobs fragrance, and actually, if you look on my you're on my YouTube channel, but if you scroll through my videos, this was my first video that I did a review on. Was this one? Maybe don't watch it. It's probably a horrible video because it was my first YouTube video ever. And this is by Vera Wang, Princess. And Lolita Lampica. This is an iconic fragrance. I did a review on this recently. It's got licorice in it. Such a unique note. It's been around since, I think, the late 90s. A lot of people have talked about that being their signature scent. This is Lanvin. This is the, okay, so I'm going to try, I think I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce this one. I'm going to, hold on, mispronounce. I had a note on pronouncing this fragrance, which obviously I can't find. Oh, Eclat d'Après by Lanvin. I believe it is either, I think it's, yeah, it's like light purple florals. Very cute. And Gucci Guilty. This is the Pour Femme. This is the, I believe, the Eau de Parfum. I really like this fragrance. And then we have Coach Dreams by Coach. Cute cap there. We have three Viktor and Rolf fragrances. This is the iconic Flower Bomb. As you can see, I've used a lot of this. It was a signature scent when it first came out, and then I honestly haven't reached for it. It's become almost too popular, if that makes sense. And then I have the this is the Pearl Pink limited edition Flower Bomb. Very cute packaging. I quite like that. Then we have by YSL here. I think this one is Montpellier, is it? Am I getting it right? Okay, this is gonna start to be, some of the ones in the corners of the bottom are, I'm gonna have to guess. This is a fruity, I believe it has berries or strawberries in it, and it's great. I've used up a lot of this when I first got it. I've had it since it basically, I think, first launched, which has been a while. We have Poison Girl Eau de Toilette. I really like the whole Poison line. I was recommended to try Pure, never tried that one, so I'm going to be trying out some more from there. This is a Viktor & Rolf Bonbon. I've used up almost all of it. I literally just keep the tiniest little amount left for reviews and stuff when I want to talk about caramel fragrances. It's a great fragrance, and I lost the cap. So sad, I know. I think that's the only cap that I've actually lost in my entire collection. This here is by Nina Ricci in the Le Monster. This is Luna. Love the look of this one. This is Sea Flanker Passion by Giorgio Armani. This is So Sweet by Lolita, and I believe this one has cherries in it. And yes, I think there was cherries in that one. This is Wanted Girl by Azzaro, and it's supposed to look like a, I think a grenade or something. I almost didn't want to say the word so my channel doesn't get flanked. I realized that I skipped over a bunch of fragrances on the first row. Just looking up because I was going to make a comment. So I am going to have to go back. And at the end of this video, don't go anywhere because I will go back and film the last of the ones that are up atop that I just realized I completely forgot a row. I can't believe this. Anyways, there's too many fragrances. I can't keep track. I swear, I look away for 1 second and I'm like, where was I? This is Fantasy by Nina Ricci. It is so cute. I've had this one forever. I can't remember when it came out, but such a cute fragrance. When I was into fragrances when I was younger, I didn't actually keep my bottles. Now I actually try to keep them in case I want to do reviews of them, and I have some I just want to keep all my bottles. This fragrance here was I created one of those you can create a fragrance online. Armand Jane, Vanille d'Iris. So Iris and Vanilla, I thought I would love this one a lot more than I do. It's nice, but I don't reach for it. I have other Vanilla Irises that I reach for more. This was given to me by a friend, Miss Dior Eau de Toilette. She got this extra from someone in her family, so she gave it to me. So sweet. I love this packaging, and I have a mini of this, and it's one of my favorite minis because it just looks so cute. Jean-Paul Gaultier Scandal. I think there's honey in this one. Very unique scent. I really like that. This is a discontinued scent. It is El de Lolita Lampica, and what I never understood is that it's got a little starfish here and a fishnet, and it looks like a mermaid type of fragrance, but it smells like caramel. It smells nothing like a mermaid fragrance would smell like. There's no salt or anything in there, and I'm just glad that I have that in my collection. I love caramel fragrances. And see if I can guess. Laura Mercier Almond Coconut, great scent. The body wash for this is fantastic. L'Occitane, great. This is the Lumiere one, great fragrance, and I love the little stars in there. Sol de Janeiro. This is based off of their Boom Boom Cream, and it is the Sol Cheriosa 62. It's got pistachio, caramel, wonderful summer fragrance. Toca Giluet, a green apple fragrance. Before we had a before we had a fragrance-free policy, I have worn this before to work because it's kind of smelled like soapy clean. Haven't really worn it much since. I find when I wear a fragrance a lot, then I tend to move away from it. There are a few exceptions, like Lyra. And here I have my Paco Rabanne. So this is Olympia. I used to wear this a lot, as you can see. No longer. I have Black XS by Paco Rabanne, and I ended up repurchasing this one because I had finished the bottle and I wanted to smell it again, and the same with Paco Rabanne. So This was a repurchase. It's been discontinued now. And this was one of my favorite fragrances when I was a teenager. I had a ton of compliments on this fragrance. It's a heavy violet scent and lots of compliments. However, when I met my husband, I was wearing this and he said it reminded him of his grandma. So there's that. We have Chopard Wish and Halloween by Halloween. So the tripod does not go low enough. I'm gonna have to do the last shelf by handheld. I will try not to shake the camera too much. So here I have all my Juicy Couture ones, and I actually forget, I think this is one of the fresh ones. I forget the name of it. This is Couture. I don't really wear those two that much. I do really like the Bodacious one. This is the Noir, and I have Oui. I really like this one, and Sucré, like Viva la Juicy. This is Sucré. I've worn this at night a number of times. It's such a beautiful scent. It looks like a little cupcake. I have two Nicki Minaj fragrances. I have Pink Print and I have Onika, which I really like, and it is a pear fragrance, very unique smelling. I have this Tanya by Tanya. I have to admit, I never watched the YouTuber. I received this as a gift. It's a very nice, sweet gourmand fragrance. But somebody asked me, they're like, I didn't realize you follow her. And I'm like, I apologize. I actually don't know who that is. So here we have Elizabeth Arden green tea. I actually filmed a video on this recently. I haven't posted it yet. It's a very great scent. There's a bunch of YouTubers that seem to really like this one too and collect the flankers. I have here, let's see, an Amethyst Eclat by Lalique. This is a great scent. Can be purchased quite affordably now. And I have here Roberto Cavalli by Roberto Cavalli. This fragrance here, it is a great inexpensive fragrance, and out of all my videos, this is probably my most viewed video. While I'm filming this, it's got over 20,000 views. I'm like shocked that it has that many views. I just saw that the other day and I was like, wow. So this what has been my most popular fragrance review of all time. So that one will actually always be dear to me, and I really like the bottle too. Yves Rocher, Moment du Bonheur, so like a good moment, I guess. Oops, there we go. I really like that kind of ombre look between the green and the pink. I have a Ralph Lauren Romance here. I have Be Delicious by DKNY. This used to be my signature scent for a while. My husband really likes this scent. It's like a green apple cucumber. Like on me, he likes it on me. This is my Katy Perry's. So I really like Katy Perry fragrances. I have Purr. Why can I not talk anymore? Purr, Meow. I love Meow. I have Killer Queen here. I love the Killer Queen bottle. I have Mad Potion and Mad Love, and I really like her fragrances. Meow has pear, honeysuckle, and vanilla, and Mad Love is this strawberry coconut. Really like her line. I have an Ed Hardy Hearts and Daggers. I have two Escada fragrances here. This one is the Soberto Rosso. It's a watermelon scent. Some people have said it's similar to L'Imperatrice 3. I kind of did a compare and contrast on my channel. I have two Lady Gaga fragrances. This is Fame. One of the really cool things about this is that it's black and it doesn't stain your clothes. At least it hasn't stained mine yet. And then we have Eau de Gaga, I believe, as well. I have Nude by Rihanna, probably my favorite Rihanna fragrance. I have some minis for her as well, but I keep those separate. In Control Curious by Britney Spears. Midnight Fantasy by Britney Spears, flanker from the Fantasy one. I have Beyonce's Midnight Heat. I have a little Playboy bunny one here. I have two Kate Spades. Oh, I'm gonna do that thing where I missed something. I have a Diesel here. I don't really like that one, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I have Walk on Air, And I have a beautiful Live Colorfully, and this is the 2016 version. Really great summer scent. I have 2 Ariana Grande fragrances. I have Cloud. This is such a great celebrity scent. Gourmand, I really like it. Oops, I'm gonna knock that out. And I have Thank You Next as well by her. I have one of the new Cosmopolitan juice boxes. This is Pure Sugar. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's like a little juice box. I thought that was really cute marketing. And in here I have my Calvin Klein's. This is Into You. And then I have Deep Euphoria back here. I have some of my indie perfumes from Sacre Bay. This is the Black Heart, oops, again, Bleeding Heart, and Broken Heart. And I just did a video of all of my indie perfumes. So if you're interested, I will link that down below as well. And here are more. This is Alchemist. I have Ouroboros, and I have Cadius. And then I have an Adidas one here, and I'm trying to remember, I think it's like Original for her, or Be Original. Original something. And then I have Pure Lightness. This would be a great gym fragrance by Adidas. I have one Demeter fragrance. They're very popular, they're inexpensive, and you kind of get like 1 or 2 notes. This is Pistachio Ice Cream. I was really excited to get it, but I felt it was a little harsh for what I thought it would be. I definitely lean towards other more pistachio ice creamy scents that I have in my collection. I have here by Ganache Vanilla Custard. This company, they have changed their packaging a number of times. I've gone online and they had like, you know, discontinuing sales, and then they were like, you know, like closing down, and then they showed up again, and then they were reopening, and I honestly, I can't keep track. I cannot keep track. I have no idea. This is one of their most popular ones, Ice Cream Shop, and it's probably my favorite from the Ganache ones that I have. And then I also have Chocolate Wasted by them. And that is for the bottom line. Now just stay tuned, because I'm going to show the few more things. Okay, I don't know how I forgot these 5, because I absolutely love them, but I think it's when I started going through these ones here, I kind of skipped a line. But up on the top shelf, I have 2 from Agonist fragrances. I have Isis. Thanks YouTube for marking one of my videos as not appropriate, probably because of the name. But yeah, it's, and I think this brand might actually be, I don't want to say going under, because that might not be correct, but I don't know if they're still going to be producing these fragrances, which is a pity, because I really like these ones. They actually list the notes on the bottle, which I think is really cool. Then I have another one. I'm obsessed with vanilla fragrances. I feel like I have to try them all. This is Vanilla Marble. Once again, it's all got all the notes on it, mostly a vanilla fragrance. And then I have 3 Nicolai fragrances. I have Angelus Pear, which is a beautiful, let's see if I can focus it, a beautiful pear fragrance. And I also have here Violet in Love. I bought all of these Nicolai perfumes from Eccentrique. Love any violet fragrances, and why I was so sad that I almost missed it, because this is probably in my top 10. As you can see, I've worn a lot of it, which a lot of my fragrances don't even look like they've been touched. So if it looks like they've been touched, they are a favorite. This is Amber Cashmere Intense, and it is probably one of my favorite amber fragrances. I absolutely love it. So that is my, oh wait, before I end, I did want to show one thing, because I will link down below my indie perfume collection. I will link down below my travel size collection, because I did those separately. And I will link down below my mini perfumes, but I also keep my samples in this acrylic fish bowl. And so these are the ones that I either haven't tried or I'm going to be trying more closely. And I keep them kind of on my dresser separately. So that's kind of the box there. And then I also want to show you guys, I keep a lot of my discovery sets, as well as all of my samples in this bin. and I have way too many of them. My mom and grandma love going through here and trying them out and taking whatever ones they want. And I can't wait for us to get out of COVID so I can meet up with people again in the perfume community in Vancouver and just like share all of our samples and stuff like that. So that is now my fragrance collection. I feel like I need a glass of water and another coffee. I absolutely love sharing and talking about fragrances with all of you guys. It has been an absolute pleasure continuing my YouTube channel and all the people I've met through it. I would love if you commented down below, if you've lasted this long and watching the video, what your favorite fragrance of mine is and what maybe one that you didn't see that you think I should sample or add to my collection. I really like hearing from you guys. So thank you so much for watching. And if you liked my video, please don't forget to like and subscribe.